wants to be alone, but we do want to be live.
Hi, everyone. As I have a vanilla Coke in my mouth.
You got Coke in your mouth. What?
Yeah, I'm drinking Coke. You
messed it up.
That's your story, and you stick to it, buddy.
That's exactly what I'm saying. Good morning. It's not morning. It's like 9 at night.
9 o'clock.
No, but welcome to a new episode of C&C Bros. We've got a few new topics here, and this is a special occasion because we actually did another podcast like 5 days later. Oh my god!
Less than that.
But
we went Sunday.
Yeah, we did, didn't we? So a few things we want to talk about tonight. Biggest on the list is our predictions and thoughts on the nominees for all the major categories for the Video Game Awards, or the Game Awards, I think they're called now. Some interesting picks and selections there. And then we also are going to talk about Nintendo and their unfathomable business practices.
Kimishima came with the goons, bro.
And we also talk about our beloved icon Stan Lee, God rest his soul, and his impact on entertainment as it stands today.
Rest in peace, Nico.
What else was on the list, George?
Do you not have the Discord pulled up?
Yes, I have the Discord pulled up, just not in my hand.
Telltale games are currently being delisted from Steam.
Well, shit, let's talk about that, because I haven't heard about that.
You mean like the actual games that they made?
Yeah, the games that they made are being delisted from Steam.
I was wondering that. I was asking myself that question today, because I see. I was on not my Wii. God, what is wrong with me? I was on my Switch today, and I was on the eShop looking at games I could possibly buy in the next 2 weeks. And I saw that Telltale Batman was there, and I was like, "Who gets the money now? Like, who gets all of that money? Does that just go straight to Nintendo? Because Telltale doesn't have a bank account."
I imagine it has to go to not Nintendo. Because, I mean, it's like, what if you buy it on PlayStation? Like, would it go to licensing?
Well, no one gets royalties on it anymore, can they?
It might go to producers or investors.
Yeah. It'll still, like, because it's a licensed product, like, WB Games still gonna get a cut of that.
But no one from the company can make money off of it, though. Like, there's no way royalties or anything like that can be cut out. Like, for voice actors.
When you get, like, a residual or something?
Like actual developers?
Well, that and, like, the voice actors in most of the motion capture.
Voice actors probably. Developers, maybe not.
Maybe not. Not unless part of that young last paycheck. Doubt it, though.
Well, if it becomes a habit or trend that they deleted off the store, y'all may want to go ahead and buy your bundles now and download them.
Yep. Telltale, Jurassic Park, Tales of Monkey Island, and Back to the Future have been delisted. You can still buy Back to the Future on GOG, Microsoft, and PlayStation Store. You can still buy Jurassic Park from Microsoft and PlayStation Store, and then Tales of Monkey Island from GOG or PlayStation Store.
I don't want any of those.
I didn't know 2 of those existed.
I didn't either.
But that is just the start. And mind you, like, Monkey Island and Back to the Future are like 5 episodes long.
What's the point of doing a Telltale game to Back to the Future?
Why not? There's a trilogy, dude.
Yeah, but still, I'm just saying, like, what's the point?
People love it.
Yeah, but it has a distinct narrative, though. It's not like a world that it was built in. It's like a distinct narrative.
Show it's a timeless
classic.
People
stupid just because. It's those same people who have little model DeLoreans sitting on their desks at work or in their office.
I mean, that's like making a Telltale game of Home Alone.
That's like Ronald Reagan being president.
Making a Telltale game of Home Alone might be great.
I almost favor the actual NES game for Home Alone 2 over a Telltale game for Home Alone.
Oh God.
We got Home Alone today.
Stop.
Because the little brick for the garage door, it needed to be nailed down.
Oh,
So we couldn't open up the garage door to get out.
oh no.
Who stepped on the nail?
Nobody. I'm just saying, we had to nail the wood back in order for the door to work.
Oh God.
Okay.
To 15 minutes. I was like, oh fuck, we got Home Alone.
Okay, so it didn't turn into a tragedy then.
Well, no. I mean, easily could have gone out the other door. I'm just saying.
It's just an inconvenience.
Yeah. That's what all the traps in Home Alone were. They were just an inconvenience.
Well,
Blew up.
let's talk about Pokemon Let's Go that comes out Friday. Yay. Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, excuse me. So, I don't know if anybody knows this. If you've been paying attention to our streams, you'll know that we are really not excited about this game, or these games, for the sheer reason...
You were 10 hours ago.
Huh?
You were excited 10 hours ago.
I wanted to see if I wanted to buy it 10 hours ago.
He was like, all right, talk me out of it.
Because I was like, I feel that
you're excited for it.
that doesn't make me excited for it. It means I need something to play while I'm at work. Let me just play another Pokemon game.
Literally anything else. You have a phone. Play
I have a
any other
Switch.
Pokemon game.
I ended up playing Mario. I haven't played Mario Odyssey in fucking months. But I picked it up today and I was like, oh yeah, this is why I love this game. I can play it for 30 minutes at a time and get so many moons.
It's nice.
It's a great game to keep picking up and putting down like that. But so the whole point of Pokemon Let's Go, Eevee and Pikachu, is that it has widely implemented Pokemon Go compatibility. And that is the big drawback for all of us, because none of us, Shelly especially, play Pokemon Go often or religiously enough to make it really effective for our experience with the game. And, there's also the added factor that we've seen Kanto, I think,
Enough times.
2-3 times.
I think
Okay, so
enough time to know that Ash really only actually earned 2 gym badges in that season.
Shelly, this
Okay,
isn't the anime.
but straying, I was gonna say straying away from what's not important. So we had red, green, blue, yellow, fire red, leaf green, and that's just base Kanto. You go back to Kanto and gold, silver, crystal, and then you also go back to Kanto, heart, gold, soul, silver. All the Gen 1 and Gen 2 games were re-released from Virtual Console. And a little known fact is that they've done Kanto so much at this point, Stantaloon Forest and X and Y in the Kalos region is just a 3D rendered Viridian Forest.
God, I remember that. Ugh. Basically, we've seen this 1,000 times. It's nice that it's an updated Pokemon Yellow, essentially. It's nice that they're catering to a new audience and playing off of the Pokemon Go hype for the new generation of people who are like, we have Switches, we like Pokemon-ish. That's great. You're capitalizing on something. You're making it accessible for, kids. But it's not. If I got it at this point, it would be just as a formality and because I really wanted to kill some time. But at this point, I have no interest in it personally. If I get it or if I don't get it, I won't be greatly affected by it. It's just another thing for me to potentially play. Not that I have anything against it particularly. It's just not interesting enough.
Yeah, I was finna say, let it be known that Brian and I am not speaking for Shelly. Brian and I aren't saying that it's terrible. We're just admitting that it's not for us.
I mean, if I had like a cousin or a nephew or somebody that like wanted to play, and I was like, you know what, I'll just have this like at hand. If I spent enough time with my extended family, I might get this game because that's perfect to like just give to a kid and like let them do their thing, and to be able to teach a new player about Pokemon that with something that's pretty easy and accessible, like that's cool. But and that's probably if you're a parent and like you're thinking about getting this and like sharing it with your family or extended family or whatever, I definitely would do it because they have a drop-in co-op mode that makes it to where you can help someone catch Pokemon and do a bunch of other cool stuff. But it's not too obtrusive, and you could still steer the wheel while also having someone tag along for the ride. And so, you know, if you have like little kids or anything, like it's great for them to like, I'm helping, but they're not really doing anything like worthwhile. Does that make sense?
Yeah. You know, I know it's Pokemon is going to sell a shit ton.
Yeah.
But they really kind of missed the boat with the whole Pokemon Go craze. Like they could have really capitalized off that if the game released last year.
There's no way to know if it would have succeeded or not. They had to watch Go.
Dude.
And they had to probably watch Go's performance over the course of a year and see how like dedicated the fan base was.
Nah, what they did is that they saw Pokemon Go first, and then they made this game, probably.
Just that pregnant pause, dog.
Just my hot take.
Just your hot take. Icy hot.
I mean, I'm not saying the game is like absolute trash.
Oh, yeah. Nah, honestly, like, I see what you're saying. It would have been better if they released this game at the height of the craze, or if Go waited a while to release, like, along with this. It would almost, as weird as it sounds to say, it would almost be better bundled, because at this point, all you're doing is trying to corral people into picking up a game that, like, a lot of its player base has been since dropped.
Yes.
And I know a lot of people just at face value, without like digging into the minutia and being like, well, oh, this game isn't like past games, or this game is like a Go companion, are like, well,
give me 1 second. I gotta go for a sec.
what? Okay.
I just need to pick something up.
All right. Pick it up, boy. See, he said I gotta go for a sec. I thought he was gonna drop the call and everything.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. Just stepping out the room.
Wait for you to pick something up.
Yeah. But yeah, no, a lot of people have probably been since dropped this game, and a few people are probably like, oh, new Pokemon games for the Switch, and it's like, it's not what you think, dog.
I mean, it feels empty. I mean, I know like there's some cool stuff to do in there, but it doesn't feel deep.
A good point I was hearing, I was listening to a Japan Time talk about this, and a good point somebody brought up was that they're probably working, like in the process of working on Gen 8. They had just like a bunch of assets left over, because let's be honest, like they made Kanto way too many times to the point where it's like, okay, we're working with the new engine. Well, how are we going to test it? Oh, I know. Let's make Kanto in the new engine. Hey, we got some assets left over. Let's make a game. That's why I made that
game in a year and a half.
Yeah. I mean, that's why I made that comment in the chat that like, oh, this is a Gen 8 tech demo.
Essentially.
Yeah.
I need some story, some gym leader, something.
Well, I mean, it's
to go.
It's supposed to be a remake of Yellow, but at the same time, that was a big miss. Well, I guess miss is subjective, but that was a big thing about a lot of the Gen 1 games to begin with, is that they didn't particularly have a narrative. You just kind of played. which I guess it's fine if you kind of made your own narrative out of it, but we're at the point in Pokemon games now where there's well beyond established lore. So kind of taking it back, it's great and fresh for new people. But it also seems kind of weird for like the average Pokemon player to kind of hop back into it, unless they absolutely love Kanto.
Like, this game feels like if you went to Professor Oak, got your Pokemon, and he said you can go do gym battles and be the greatest Pokemon trainer ever and have great adventures, and then the kid just said, nah, never mind. I'll just go catch some Pokemon, and then I don't know what I'll do with my life.
I'm honestly impressed that you two are still talking about this.
I was just finishing my statement. Like, I was letting the audience know that I understood what Shelly was saying. It's kind of throwing my 2 cents in there too.
You got any cents, Brian?
Oh, 2 cents on what?
Let's go Pikachu, let's go Eevee, and let's go into debt.
I mean, I want to play Let's Go Pikachu. I just don't want to play it right now. Like I said, just to reiterate what I said, like I want to play it because it's Pokemon, and we all know and love Pokemon. You know, I looked at the reviews, I read some reviews. It's good. It keeps it fresh. I don't necessarily care for the Pokemon Go elements. I don't play it religiously. I don't like playing it because it's a big grind and not as in-depth as I want it would be to be. I think that time has passed that I care a lot about completing the Pokedex, and it's more about just me dicking around with like party members and mixing and matching and finding a combination that works for me. Maybe even if it's not the most balanced. Will point you in the direction of me using a Ferrothorn in my black and white playthrough. Or black and white 2 playthrough, excuse me.
Brian, I don't care what Miranda Sanchez said in a video review. Doing the motion controls to throw a Pokeball will get old after a while.
I wasn't going to call out anybody specifically, but all right.
Yeah,
Odd flex.
And it never got old.
Weird flex, but okay.
I mean, the thing about it is if I played this game, it would be handheld all the time. I would not play this on a console, except for like when other people are in the room and want to watch.
Yeah, I was like, I honestly don't think I could play this on a console.
Like, it would be nice to play it on a console because, you know, GameCube game Pokemons are the last console-based Pokemon games, but, I mean, why would you? Like, what's the point?
Bring back Genius Sonority. They did the work, man. They said if Coliseum was so good, where's my Coliseum 2? It was XD.
It was, wasn't it? I mean, if they released like a honest to God like Coliseum-esque remake that wasn't like anything too big, wasn't a huge region, wasn't like just a limited amount of space with limited amount of Pokemon to work with, like
you sound like you're asking for a lot.
I'm saying, like, I don't care if it was limited like Coliseum was, because people like shit on Coliseum for being like a closed box, but I mean that was fine. That was half the challenge. I feel like it gave you a few options to work with, but you had to work with what you had, and the game was difficult, especially Coliseum 2, I think, or XD.
Well, you're lucky, Brian. I don't think this game's going to be very difficult at all.
Nope, not at all.
No, it's not.
And apparently we might be getting more.
Depends on how well it does. Which, I mean, it'll do well, so expect more.
Wasn't there the conversation, like, nearing E3 about the whole, yeah, we're going to release, like, core series games, but then we're also going to release these fresh young minds games. I don't even want to say casual because this is supposed to be their entry point.
Oh no, they'll keep up with the core games just because I feel like they're obligated. They're contractually obligated at this point.
But I'm saying we're supposed to get like 2 sets of games now.
Yeah,
like,
I think that was the idea.
And one for the Go crowd.
Just depends on how long Go stays up, and if it keeps its like wave of profits. Because the second that it becomes unprofitable, like I feel like they're going to drop this.
That will be up to Niantic, which wonder how they're doing.
They're doing just fine. We're up to Gen 4 now.
I have one more hot take.
What that?
Okay, what if I told you
this better be hot?
That there should be no Gen 8 of Pokemon.
That's lukewarm at best.
My lukewarm take.
I mean,
okay.
I'm not saying they shouldn't make another game.
There should be
no Gen 8.
Yeah, no. Yeah,
I get what you're saying.
I was about to clarify on what you were saying. Gen 8, but nothing new. Which honestly, like, I'm one of those dumb people who wants Gen 8 to just open up with a Sinnoh remake.
Yeah. Oh, wait, I just want a Sinnoh remake at this point. I just want a Sinnoh remake at this point. I want to be able to be dumb and play in Sinnoh with all the other Gen Pokemon added in, like into the national decks or whatever.
I mean, you know how that's going to go, though.
Honestly, I'm sorry, I'm like eating a granola bar. Honestly, I would love to have like a Pokemon game with the Pokedex size of like Gen 6's Pokedex.
With what?
What?
Say that again, you cut off.
I would love to have a Pokemon game with Gen 6's Pokedex size on Switch. But have it be like a new gen kind of game, but in a new region, but no new Pokemon. You know what I mean?
Can we just get a do-over on Kalos, please?
Yeah.
Like, just drop Z. Drop that Z we never got. But anyway,
what's wrong with Kalos?
Wait, not Kalos. I'm in the new one.
Alola?
No more Alola, please. I'm sick and tired of Alola.
I know for me, as far as like excellent, what?
I couldn't even watch the anime for that.
I know with me for Kalos, as far as things went, it was like a severe lack of post game. I mean, you had looker missions, but like, okay. That was about it.
Oh. You know what? Instead of making the Let's Go Pikachu, they should just do a Pokemon Snap too.
I'd actually be really fine with that. People wanted it to get a sequel on the Wii U because the use with the gamepad would have been really dope. And Masuda was like, He said we had to do something.
He was like, fucking why though?
No, he said if we did something like that, we'd have to do something completely new. Kind of turn it on its head. Which, I mean, he says that Masuda said, to be fair, the same thing about a lot of games that weren't core series. Because I think people wanted another Stadium game.
Yeah, he's
and
like,
there's
no appeal to like this anymore.
There is. He doesn't believe there is. They would have to shoehorn in some new feature.
I mean, the appeal is just a console game. That's it. Basically, it's the console version of whatever you can get on the internet for free.
I wouldn't mind that console version of Showdown, because Stadium was way more limited than Showdown was. Well, Showdown is, because you had predetermined movesets. That's why one of the appealing things about Battle Revolution is that you had that selection. But the same detractor to that was that that selection had to come from it had to come from your own team. Whereas if you didn't own a VS game, you were just kind of screwed.
Oh my god, I was so screwed. I hated it.
You had like 8 Pokemon.
I was like, I love, but I hate.
Yeah.
Who made this, and why did they do this?
Ironically enough, Genius Sonority also made that. Well, they developed that. I don't know who, like, directed it. Who was the head? But yeah.
I feel like we should talk about Stan Lee.
You need to work on your transitions, buddy.
No, I had a really good one yesterday. Now they're all gone.
I had one I was saving up, but then you just kind of interrupted with Stan Lee.
That's all right.
Here. I got it. You know what they should just do?
Oh, no.
They should just Thanos finger snap. Let's go, Pikachu. Speaking of Thanos finger snap.
Stop.
No.
Stop. You quit
Stop
that. That is, no.
That is awful.
That is an ice cold take, Shelly.
Should have never let you do that. Should have never gave you niggas money.
I am honestly not surprised that it happened. Okay, here's the thing. I was surprised because I was like, please don't be another meme. Or I was hoping that it was just another meme.
Yeah.
No, it was real because TMZ reported it. I can't believe I just said that sentence.
I was like, wait, what? You thought it was a meme?
No, I was saying about TMZ reporting on something actually real.
No.
Yeah, TMZ was. It wasn't where I heard it first, but the person that I heard it from first on Twitter heard it from TMZ. Mm-hmm. So secondhand.
I just he was 95, and he just put it in perspective for anybody who isn't acutely aware. I don't know why you wouldn't be at this point, but Stan Lee created, let's count it off, the entirety of the Marvel universe, including things like Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, and X-Men. God forbid, that was fucking huge. And then what else, Shelley? What are other teams and stories? Captain America. And then all the Avengers people and comics.
The Fantastic Four.
I already said that.
For clarification,
the Fox version.
So we don't get bodied in the comments.
We are not experts.
A lot of these are co-created. Yep. I wouldn't be able to tell you who he co-created a lot of them with, but just so nobody's like.
Stan Lee co-authored a manga too.
I remember that.
I read the first volume of it because it was in Shonen Jump back when that was a thing in the West. Its name was Ultimo, I think.
Yeah, I remember Ultimo.
I think he was the villain in it.
Okay, probably.
I think he drew himself, or he didn't draw himself, but he put himself in as the main villain. I think it's amazing though, because the dude was, when was he born? 22? 25?
Wait, what?
Yikes. Okay, I'm doing the math. 25.
But he...
No.
Guys,
if he's 95 now, it would have to be 23.
Why don't you just Google how old Stan Lee was and when he was born?
No, you just do the math, because it's 95 is 2018. So,
I can't math.
Oh, you trying to figure out what year he was born?
Just look it up!
It's 23!
It's 1922. I remember seeing it.
Close. I don't know what month his birthday's in. But I had a hell of an easier time guessing than you did.
The roaring 20s.
Well, this man was born and he lived and he died like a master of creating things. And honestly, like everything that he's done up to this point, like think about how many TV shows, how many comics, how many God, merchandising rights and products have been made like because of his ideas and things that he came up with their other people. Like, it's staggering, and he's basically responsible, not responsible, but his creations have kind of shaped what warrants a blockbuster in Hollywood now. You know what I mean? Because superhero movies are in. They're not going to stay in forever, but I mean, that's what sells, and he is a big part of that. And he's been in cameos for all of his movies and his productions, or most all of them, at least to my knowledge. And he was an icon, and it's really staggering to think like how many people have like seen his shit, or just know about it in general, and how many people like just took joy in it. I can't imagine that he was not satisfied when he passed away. Like, he's done practically everything there is to do if you live. And he legitimately changed the world and left a mark on it. And I think that's awesome.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
I am a smith of the words. Also, he's in a shit ton of memes.
Yeah.
Though it does kind of make me sad because I don't know if this kills any chance of Big Hero 6 getting a sequel.
That's your thought?
No, like, that's just the only thing that like I think that like his death will severely impact as far as like production, because I thought that they might have made a sequel with Big Hero 6.
Disney will try.
They'll try.
Why would that halt it?
Because he was that dude's grandpa, and wasn't that like the big reveal at the end?
Yeah, if anything, it'll actually probably like fast forward it.
But
they'll fast track it.
I mean, there's the slightest chance that he might have, if it was already in production, which I don't think it would have already been in production without us knowing. It was already in production.
Yeah.
Well, no, not even that. They would have already had like his lines pre-recorded, because they already have some of his cameos pre-recorded, because they prepared for that day.
So we're probably going to get the last cameo in Infinity War Part 2.
Yep.
No, because I think they said there were a couple more.
After that? I haven't read up on any of this.
Or before that.
He might be in Captain Marvel.
Well, that comes out before then, don't it?
Yeah. So he'll probably be in that.
Yeah. We gotta explain how she get there?
It's a before time thing. I don't know.
I know it's a before time thing, but the post credit scene is probably going to exposition like the thing at the end of Infinity War Part 1, where it's like, all right, I need to call her so she can come fix the ish.
Thanos snap everybody, and then you do the Captain Marvel movie. Where was she? Why didn't she?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. I'm assuming that the post credits for Captain Marvel, because the entirety of the movie is already before time, but its post credit scene will probably explain that, or the beginning of Part 2 will probably explain that. You know, it's hard to explain.
What?
Why Nintendo would charge someone a fine of $12 million for running a ROM site.
That's how you do a transition.
Work on your segues.
What do you mean y'all need to work on those segues?
I think he did it better than I did.
I had the Nintendo one saved up for Pokemon, but then you had to joke about somebody's death.
I didn't joke about anyone's death.
I'm talking to
He's
Shelly.
talking about me. Keep the ball rolling, George.
Why did they do this,
Anywho.
George?
You know what's
Anywho,
more
so
dead than what Shelly did just now?
I can't believe I
Those
done this.
waves. See, that's how you transition.
Shelly, you better stop pirating Nintendo stuff, or they'll fine you with $10 million.
I wish they would.
yeah, I was actually gonna comment on that way back when we were talking about Pokemon, and Shelly was like, "Brian, you just have your phone. You can play any Pokemon game."
Yeah, it's like I don't want to do that.
I don't
now.
know about that.
It's like I'll
This
stay away
ain't
from
it,
that.
Chief.
Thank you.
Back in July, Nintendo issued lawsuits to Love Retro and Retro ROMs, both run by the same married couple, Jacob and Kristen Matthias. The couple has since taken down both sites and entered settlement negotiations with Nintendo to avoid a legal battle. Torrent Frank now reports that this,
But then they got hit anyway.
Well, yeah, Torrent Freak now reports the two sides have agreed to pay a consent judgment. Unsigned documents read, plaintiff is hereby awarded judgment against all defendants jointly and severally in the amount of $12,230,000.
So they expect people to pay $12 million.
They're
Not only
ruining their
that,
lives.
but the couple has apparently also agreed to a permanent injunction preventing them from breaching Nintendo copyright again, handing over ownership of both sites to the developer, and handing over all Nintendo games and emulators.
I mean,
Nintendo wants to figure out how they did it and who they're working with. How can we emulate our games? Because we sure as hell don't know how to do it.
They know how. They don't bother.
I'll just go buy another one.
Buy another what?
I mean,
they had to hand over all their Nintendo stuff. All I gotta do is just go buy another one.
See, when it says games, I think they got misconstrued.
Digital pirated copies.
I think they were forced to hand over their ROMs because games is included in the same sentence and context as emulators.
Yeah, well,
I don't think they took their physical games.
I mean,
not that Nintendo would do.
Not that ripping ROMs is a hard thing to do, though.
It's not.
For an advance, at least.
I mean, that's what led people to believe they may have physically taken their. That's what led people to believe they may have taken their physical copies too.
Yeah.
Under the impression that they might try to just recreate the ROMs.
You're not allowed to own another Nintendo product in your life.
Unless you buy it, which would be really easy.
But you won't be able to afford it because you're going to be paying this $20 million for the rest of your life, bitch.
It's like, good luck. You'll never see a penny.
Yeah. I'm like...
Wasn't there a dude in Australia that got hit for copyright against Nintendo 2, but then they sent him some stuff?
I forgot how that whole exchange went because there was something done on his part first, but I don't know what he did exactly.
I think he was just making regular payments to them. And they're like, hey, they called up his local game store, and his game store called out to him and was like, hey, we got a delivery for you. And they sent him some a limited edition something or another statuette. It was of Majora's Mask, I think.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember the context of that story, though. I just remember that he got some merch.
Do you remember the Nintendo division that did it?
No. I don't even know what site I read this on.
Okay. Because from what I've been looking, it looks like this is coming straight up from the top. That's why I was like, man, Kimishima out here with the goons. He kick your door down with the tool, being like, I want my money, dog.
Not that they aren't printing it practically.
Yeah.
I.e. that famous GIF.
So, what are your thoughts on this?
So can you play advanced games on Virtual Console?
Yeah.
Virtual console on Wii U and 3DS. Yeah.
My thoughts.
Yeah.
I think they're wrong for it. At least the sum. That sum's never going to get paid off. Like, that is strictly there for an intimidation tactic, and they know full well what they're doing. Like, if they really wanted to get him back, like, I'd say 20,000. Or no, not
20K?
even that. Not even 20,000.
Still
Probably
better.
about 50 55,000. Like, that's like a car. So on top of like normal expenses and like whatever else you're paying in life, you've got that hanging over your head. That's like a hefty student debt, right? So that's just one more thing. I think that that's fair.
It's about my student debt, I think.
Yeah. Because I mean, like, it's just something extra that you got to worry about, and I feel like if they did that, like, knowing the consequences of what could happen, and if they wanted to settle out of court, like, I feel like that's an appropriate sum. $12 million, like, they will die with that debt. Their children will inherit that debt if that's how it works. I'm not sure.
Next
So I was telling Sam.
I mean, it's not going away unless Nintendo like does like some bullshit like PR stunt like if they're hurting. They'll be like, you know what, we forgive you guys. It's like they're like on their deathbed and have already filed for bankruptcy or something like that. Like that's shitty of Nintendo.
Could you imagine if he like became like 90 years old, his whole family died, and he had a brother, and they all died in a car crash, and then the debt just goes to his brother. He's like, what the hell?
A car crash killed Lily and James Potter.
I knew you were going to do that.
Yikes.
You say that all the damn time.
It's an outrage.
Anyway,
I heard that Fantastic Beasts was bad.
I don't know if it's bad or not. I went down Twitter. It said it was a butterbeer from perfection. I was like, I don't know what that title means.
I read the article title I saw.
Good. It's almost perfect, and all I needed was some butterbeer.
All what I saw was that it was a franchise killing injection or whatever.
yikes.
That it was that bad. I was like, Jesus Christ, what did they do to you? But anyway, we're off topic. We should probably get into the heart of things, which is what everybody's here for. The Game Awards and our predictions. So do you guys have that doc I put up?
Maybe.
You also have access to the internet because this is all from Business Insider, or at least the order of this list.
Whoa. Don't get snippy with me, boy.
No, I'm not being snippy. I mean, like, this is where I got it from, like the order.
Wait, what'd you get? What happened? Where?
The list.
The list for the Game Awards.
Where's the list at?
I put a Google Doc in the Discord.
Gotta get on my phone.
This took me like 45 minutes to do by hand. You better fucking appreciate it. I was on my lunch break doing this when I got back from Wendy's. Or not Wendy's, Burger King.
Bro, why you waste your lunch break doing that?
Yeah.
Because I didn't have time to do it while I was working.
See, I took my lunch break and I finished the commission that was already finished. Anywho'sin.
So let's go ahead. I want to work from the bottom up. Of the year?
Okay, yeah.
I want to work from the bottom up.
I was like, bruh.
So best score in music. Are we all on the same page?
Yeah.
All right. So what we have is going to be Celeste, God of War, Marvel's Spider-Man, Ni no Kuni 2, Octopath Traveler, and Red Dead Redemption 2. This is a doozy, but I already know what my pick is.
Yeah, I've only heard music from 2 of these games. I'm gonna keep it real because I'm highly uncultured.
I've heard music from Celeste. I've heard music from God of War, and I've heard music from. Actually, I've heard music from all of these except Red Dead.
You know, I was gonna say a lot of me and say you hear Octopath soundtrack.
Yeah, Octopath.
Bust your face.
Octopath is an easy win for me for this one.
I only heard God of War, so I'm going with God of War.
So honestly, what I think will happen with this one is that God of War. I think it'll be a toss-up between Octopath, Celeste, and God of War. Honestly, but I'm gonna go ahead and make my pick here and just say number 1.
Whoa, that was creepy. Brian put a number 1 next
don't
to
do
it.
that.
And actually, let me just put my initials by it, and we can all put our picks.
Burger King.
Burger King.
For those of you at home who can't see, Brian is editing the Google Doc and putting BK next to it.
That's where I ate lunch.
Octopath, BK.
I don't think I have permission to edit this.
Yeah, we don't.
Hold on. Let me open up editing.
Brian wanted it all for himself.
How do I do this? I've never actually done this.
Oh my God.
I've never actually done this. This is the first time.
You spent 40 minutes doing this and you couldn't figure out the editing settings.
No.
Voice of Naga.
Shut up, George, with the damn Fire Emblem references.
Well, it's what I say to substitute for other things that I could say on the cast, but I will not.
Question: Are we gonna skip best debut indie game?
No. We're just gonna do it.
Have you heard of any of these?
Hell, I'll just.
I have heard. Look! Don't even worry about typing it out. Okay, you're adding time.
Yeah.
We'll do it like we used to.
We're the only ones who can see it anyway.
Yeah, it's all right. Other people will be in here.
Are you sharing this to the pub?
No.
Are you adding people to the call?
No.
I just heard a beeping noise, and you said other people will be in here, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Oh no, that was my phone.
Oh, phone on, but with a gun. Yeah, that's Elton. Anyway, yeah. So, best debut indie game. I think I've only seen The Messenger. I've only heard of The Messenger.
I'm gonna go with Yoko's Island Express.
So my pick is probably going to be The Messenger. And on top of that, I'm probably confusing The Messenger for The Missing. So even then, I'm picking The Messenger in error.
I'm going to say Moss.
I'm going with Donut County.
I'm going to figure out how to fucking... Okay, hold on. Okay, come on.
Are you still trying to...
Yes, I'm still trying to figure this out.
Oh
Shush.
I'm on the website too, so I'm also voting on there. So I can see what it looks like. I'm obviously making the right choice here. Donut County. Confirm vote. I voted. Next category. Oh God.
Oh my God.
Too late. I'll do it later. And I'll just add your initials myself. What did you vote for, Shelly?
Oh
For
my
best score? Don't laugh at
God
me.
of War.
Okay. More. Okay, what did you vote for, George?
But put me down for Octopath.
Okay. Right. And so technically, I think for best debut indie game, I think it would be Moss, honestly. Just because that's like it's supposed to be a really good VR title, and it's a nice little package, and it has a lot of cool animations. I feel like that would be good for everybody. Okay, so what else do we say for best indie or debut?
Donut County.
Donut County. You don't know what the hell that is, do you?
I don't know what any of it is.
And you said The Messenger, George?
County, though.
Yeah, I said The Messenger.
Okay, what is The Messenger?
I don't know.
Okay.
I know I'm thinking of The Missing.
I know I'm thinking of the theme song from Dissidia.
Y'all should get on the Video Game Awards website. That way you can at least see a picture.
I mean, you're not wrong, but I'm also doing other stuff.
So best action adventure game. My pick. What we have here is Assassin's Creed Odyssey, God of War, Marvel's Spider-Man, Red Dead Redemption 2, and Shadow of the Tomb Raider. So my personal pick for this one, I'm gonna go with Spider-Man. I think that it'll be a toss-up between God of War, Red Dead, and Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man will win it. Because Spider-Man has to win something.
No, I doubt Red Dead would even be in this.
No, I don't think Red Dead needs to be best action adventure.
Mm-hmm.
I think that Spider-Man for me, because of like the joy of free roaming and moving around the city, I think that it being an immersive experience like that and like giving people exactly what they wanted for like I don't know how many years, I feel like that's going to play it to its advantage here.
Shadow of the Tomb Raider.
I wouldn't even really put Spider-Man in here.
I mean, I don't know why you would, but
I'm trying to tell y'all, man, Shadow of the Tomb Raider finna get it.
Shut up. Do you want me to put you down for Shadow of the Tomb Raider?
No, put me down for Spider-Man.
All right. George wants Spider-Man. Any reason why you don't want Spider-Man, Shelly?
Oh, no, I'm just saying. I mean, it's not. I mean,
you think
the category is
too soon?
action adventure.
Are you going to say that it's not
No
action
adventure.
adventure? Because it
There's no
definitely
adventure.
is.
There's no adventure.
Shelly, it's a free roam, open world.
Hey! Just put the man answer down.
What do you put down?
What's your answer, Shelly?
No, God of War. It would have been between that and Shadow of the Tomb Raider because there's no way I'm voting for a Ubisoft game.
Ass Creed.
There's no way I'm voting for Assassin's Creed ever.
Honestly, like I feel like God of War deserves it too, but I just feel like Spider-Man just has better movement and exploration.
Because it's an open world game.
Oh, that, yeah, but also God of War has that restrictive back camera too. And
Yeah,
Kratos
but it's an
does not
actual
move.
adventure game.
Kratos, for all of his grace and glory, does not move quickly.
You're just slow.
No, I think he's old. So, best action game. So we have here Call of Duty Black Ops 4, Dead Cells, Destiny 2 Forsaken, Far Cry 5, and Mega Man 11. So this is a weird one.
It's a mixed bag.
It really is, because Dead Cells is a great indie game. People love that and that style of gameplay. Destiny 2's done really solid, especially for the Forsaken. What is it? What did you call it? Forsaken? Not a patch.
Expansion.
Question: why is Call of Duty in this category?
Because it's an action game.
No, it's a shooter.
What is a shooting? It's an action.
Dude, there's literally a category for shooters. It's a shooter.
Games occupy more than one genre.
Nah, fam.
They do.
Yeah, fam.
That happens quite a bit. We literally just had a category that was best action adventure game.
Yes, action adventure.
That's two categories. They coexist.
No, not two categories. It is one category, action adventure.
The slash.
I hear a lot of conjecture, but what's your pick though?
This is two categories. Where's the adventure category?
I'm gonna put down
what's your
Call of
pick?
Duty.
because
or number one.
Where's the adventure category? Since there's an action category, but there's no adventure category.
All right.
My personal pick is Call of Duty. I think that
Okay.
Mega Man 11 deserves it, but I don't think that it'll win it. I also would throw in Dead Cells as my third pick, but Call of Duty it is. Does anybody want to add to that?
Yo, bro, give me that young
No
Dead
way I'm
Cells.
ever voting for a Ubisoft game.
You want Dead Cells, George?
Dead Cells.
Okay. I'll put Dead down for Dead Cells. All right. And Shelly, what do you want?
Fuck it. I'll go with Mega Man.
All right, cool. All three are good choices. Oh, shit.
Best VR AR game. How many AR games are there?
Quite a bit, actually. So didn't Tetris Effect just come out like 3 days ago?
Something like that.
Really good.
I don't even think it was. That wasn't even the full game, was it? Wasn't that like the demo or something?
I have no idea. I haven't been keeping. I just know that it's like a surreal experience.
Yeah, apparently it's the shit.
And it's not even because it's just Tetris, but it's just cool as shit to look at and experience. I hope they play it on Game.
I hear that Astrobot rescue mission's good.
Never heard of it. Beat Saber I've heard of, but I haven't seen gameplay of.
I'm gonna
watch people play Beat Saber at AWA.
What'd you say, Shelly?
I'm voting Beat Saber just because I've seen people play it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say Moss.
It'll be between Beat Saber and Tetris Effect. I'm probably gonna say Beat Saber.
All right.
Just
so
Tetris dropped too late in the year.
Yeah, Tetris doesn't have any notoriety.
I ain't say all that. I said it dropped too late in the year.
Oh, it doesn't have any notoriety. It's just now getting it. Why would they apply that to the thing?
Tetris got all the notoriety it needs. Effect specifically dropped too late in the year.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll put down Tetris then. That'll be my dark horse.
People still out here scooping it because it's Tetris.
I'll put down Tetris as my dark horse.
You know what I'm saying? That's like when Puyo Puyo Tetris dropped like 4 times.
So I don't know anything about the best student game. So we're picking. That's why I left in the developers because I'm basically picking off of that. So we have for best student game, Combat 2011 or 2018, not 2011. Jesus. Dash Quasar, Jera, Lift, and Recharge.
I'm gonna go with Jira just because I'm looking at this picture, and the girl kind of looks like Eno.
I'm gonna go with Recharge because it's by MIT.
What? I don't know about that, Chief.
Best mobile game.
You said Jera. What's your pick, Jelly? I mean, fucking George, Jesus.
I abstain.
Abstain? Okay.
Yep, I abstain.
All right, best mobile game. We've got Donut County, Florence, Fortnite, PUBG Mobile, and Reigns Game of Thrones.
Where the fuck is Power Rangers Legacy Wars?
Shelly, I don't think that's gonna make it.
I think that game came out last year.
Yo, bro, the Fortnite.
Yeah, I'm putting Fortnite down.
You already know, though.
Actually, I played Reigns of Game of Thrones.
Really? I haven't heard of it before today.
Yeah, I played it for like a total of like 30 seconds before I deleted it off my phone. Because I hate strategy games like that.
You hate fun.
I was like, ooh, but I love Game of Thrones. And then I was like, I hate real-time strategy.
Shelly, I want to see an entire Twitch saga and stream of you playing Final Fantasy Tactics.
Don't. I will kill myself.
If you want that, dog.
You may. I know I wanted to after the first time I played it. I wasn't good at it. What do you want to put down?
Just because Fortnite's gonna win, I'm gonna vote Fortnite.
Okay.
I thought you were
All
gonna
right.
say just because Fortnite's gonna win, you're gonna vote PUBG.
I definitely would have put PUBG like a few months ago, but since I've seen Fortnite play on mobile, it's gonna win.
You know, PUBG's coming to PS4 on December 7th,
Yeah, on the day that Smash releases,
and nobody gives a fuck either.
and nobody will give a fuck until like a month later.
Yeah,
Let me tell you, people will buy it after Christmas.
people won't buy it because you have to buy it. The Fortnite.
Oh my god, Sea of Thieves actually made it on the. How did Sea of Thieves make it on best multiplayer?
It's a good game.
No, it's.
They have done a lot of support for it and updated it as needed. It is not the same game that we know. That is why No Man's Sky is on here.
No Man's Sky is on here for where?
No Man's Sky is on here
Best
for
ongoing game.
best ongoing game.
But we ain't there yet. We ain't there yet.
What a
Yeah.
category.
Anyway,
We
best
we
multiplayer
don't
game.
we don't speak on it. I
We
got you.
Call of Duty Black Ops 4. We got Destiny 2 Forsaken. Fortnite. Monster Hunter World. Represent. Sea of Thieves.
Okay, so we know who's gonna win.
Yeah, Fortnite's going to win.
But put me down for Monster Hunter.
Yeah, let's go
Like,
ahead
that's
and
what
just
I'm
pick
gonna-
our favorites.
I'm gonna
So
get on
I'm
the
just gonna
website
say-
and vote for that.
I'm going to put an asterisk already won for Fortnite. But we're going to put down George for Monster Hunter.
You can put me down for Monster Hunter too.
All right, we're going to put Shelly down for Monster Hunter for his Hail Mary.
I almost voted Sea of Thieves just cause.
Huh?
I almost voted Sea of Thieves just cause.
I'm going to fucking say Monster Hunter 2 just for a Hail Mary.
Best
Okay,
sport
so
racing.
because honestly, I want a Capcom game to do well. They deserve it. Like they put a lot
See, I
of work
don't know
into
about
that.
all that.
Sea of Thieves deserves it too. They've been doing good.
Nah.
I just don't think that it's on the level. Fuck Destiny 2. I mean, that's my personal feeling. I don't know if the game's actually bad or the expansion's bad. Best sports and racing game. Shelly, why don't you tell us our topics here, or our candidates?
FIFA 19, Forza Horizon 4, Mario Tennis Aces, NBA 2K19, and Pro Evolution Soccer 19, or PES.
So I'm going to put myself down for NBA 2K19 because people played the shit out of that game. And it did very well, and I feel like sales are the thing that's going to come down to like what's the best one here.
Actually, I think Forza could win that one.
Forza
Forza
could win
that one.
Forza could win it, but I feel like it's going to be NBA 2K19.
Yo, put me down for the Mario.
Well, since it's the whole world voting, I'd go with FIFA.
Yeah, you're right. Good point. Fucking football. Do you want me to put you down for FIFA?
No, you can put me down for Forza.
Okay.
He said put him down for Mario.
Hell no.
Remember that time
Nope.
Mario Kart 8 won Best Sports Game?
Did it?
Yes.
I can't remember. Was
Yes,
that
it
last
did.
year?
No, that was a while ago. Like the Wii U version won.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Best strategy game. BattleTech, Frostpunk, Into the Breach, The Banner Saga 3, and Valkyria Chronicles 4. Now, I'll be upfront and frank with everyone. I only know about The Banner Saga 3 and Valkyria Chronicles 4. So I'm going to go with The Banner Saga 3.
It's probably, in my opinion anyway, it's probably gonna be Into the Breach.
What does that play like?
Don't know. but
Yeah.
I hear about it.
What about you, Shelly?
I don't know. I'm gonna go with BattleTech because it sounds like Robotech.
All right. No one's got a comment on that?
What's that say? Because Shelly likes robots and anime titties. No, I picked Robotech.
You love Gridman. Don't even lie.
Robotech Battle Cry.
You love Gridman.
Oh, man, out here with a
Dude,
grid.
I have not seen Gridman since then. But Robotech Battle Cry was like the shit. I swear, it was like Transformers but better.
All right.
Best independent game or indie game. Celeste, Dead Cells, Into the Breach, a Return of the Obra Dinn. That sounds like a Final Fantasy 12 race. And then The Messenger.
Celeste.
It's Celeste.
Yeah, I'm no Celeste.
Okay, so we're all in agreement. If it doesn't get Game of the Year, which it won't, it'll definitely get Best Indie.
Just put all. Just don't.
Family.
Don't even,
I'm gonna
don't
do
even, you know.
It's too late.
What?
Why you put that question mark? See?
It was a typo. My thumbs
Should've
are
just-
fucking huge.
See, you only made that typo because you were typing too much. See, all is 3 letters.
Man, I just thought like
Like,
All right.
I love how the best family game is always like just the Nintendo category.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I'll be real with you
Yeah,
guys. I have a very good winner for this one. 2 technically, but whatever. Best family game: Mario Tennis Aces, Nintendo Labo, Overcooked 2,
let's go.
Starlink Battle for Atlas, and Super Mario Party.
If everybody for GAG doesn't vote Nintendo Labo, I swear to God,
Nintendo Labo's not going to get it.
I'm voting Nintendo Labo.
Okay.
I don't think it'll get it.
I mean,
I haven't heard anything about that since it launched.
Yeah, because there's a reason for that.
it's because instead of playing the Labo game, they're using their Labo parts on Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Because now it's Labo compatible.
Why?
That or they
I'm gonna
broke their
put-
board.
I'm gonna put my vote on Super Mario Party.
Yeah, I guess the same.
Was that game good?
Yeah.
Or am I just thinking of the last one?
Yeah,
was
it did.
good?
You might be thinking of Top 100 that came out on 3DS, which that wasn't bad either. But it's like
It wasn't a real Mario
I
Party game.
heard one recently that wasn't good.
10. 10 was not good on the
Oh,
Wii U.
that's what it was.
Yeah,
Overcooked 2 was good.
Overcooked 2 is good. I don't think any awards good, but also you put Shelly's initial spells.
I feel like it would be a toss-up between Overcooked 2 and Super Mario Party, honestly. Oh, yeah, you want it.
Yeah, wrong black guy.
Oh, God, don't start.
You know what you did.
Do you want me to put you down for a Labo or Super Mario Party, Shelly?
He said Labo.
You even have it down there.
I know, but you said you may want to switch.
No, I didn't.
He stays.
All right. Best fighting game: Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle, Dragon Ball Fighter Z, Soul Calibur 6, and Street 5 Arcade Edition, or Street Fighter 5, excuse me. So I'm going to go ahead and know that people are going to vote for Dragon Ball Fighter Z. So I'm going to put my vote out there for that.
That's not on the list, Brian.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Blaze Blue and then Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Dragon Ball Fighter Z is
Son
not
of
on the
Fighters.
list. Dragon Ball
Fighters.
Fighter
You
is on the list.
son of a bitch. but I'm gonna put my vote down for that one.
Yeah, put me down also for DBFZ. That's gonna win.
But it should be BlazBlue.
Somebody voted. I don't think they actually did this, but somebody took their I just voted thing and was like, yeah, I voted for Under Night. And I was like, yo, Under Night's on here?
Where you want to vote, Shelly?
Wish Under Night was on here.
You can put me down for Fighters.
Okay.
Also, erase that, Brian.
No one can see it, but I put down Sans for Smash next to Soul Calibur 6.
Two atrocities at once. Oh my god, is that Sans Undertale?
Next to Nagito Komeda.
Yikes. Games for Impact. We have 11-11, Memories Retold.
9/11.
Celeste. I said 11-11. Florence. Life is Strange 2, Episode 1. And The Missing. J.J. Macfield and the Island of Memories.
Well, because Celeste and Life is Strange 2 Episode 1 can't have severe social impact, I feel like, because of their nature, I feel like it'll be The Missing.
What?
No, wait, what?
I don't feel like Celeste is a game changer for impact socially.
It wouldn't be nominated if it wasn't.
I don't feel like it is. I don't feel like
He's
it
got
should
a
be here.
point there. Dang.
I just don't
He's
feel
so
like
cold, bruh.
I mean, that would be like nominating Sea of Thieves for best multiplayer.
I mean, did they do that? Yes, they did. So
They did.
take off Celeste.
Yikes, bruh.
I'm going to say The Missing.
I almost want to vote Celeste out of spite.
I did.
Yeah, bro, go ahead and put me down too. For the record, kids, voting out of spite is a very terrible thing. You should never do.
Dude, out of spite is the best.
Especially unless it's like in a school event.
Out of spite is how we got to where we are.
Yeah.
Oh, over him out of spite.
Best performance, and I wrote all this down. So Brian
Descartes.
As Connor.
Dude, it's French, man.
I don't know people's names. Detroit.
Not
Christopher Judge as Kratos from God of War.
You took French. Even I knew that.
I haven't taken French in like 6 years.
I haven't either. And I was bad at it. French won the entire time.
Melisanthe Maut as Cassandra in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Arthur Redemption 2. And Yuri as Spider-Man. So, we'll try and say, because I have a lot of these that I actually want to vote for. I'm going to go Christopher Judge. Because he inherited that role, I think, and he did a fantastic job with it. And I think that he definitely deserves to be recognized for the quality that he brought to that game. Because I think the voice acting is a big part of that performance, and he just did a great job. My second pick would have been Connor, just because I love Connor so much.
He likes dogs.
I like dogs. How about you? Do you like dogs too?
I like Yosuke. Which is where you can put my vote.
I like Sasuke too.
My boy Ben 10 out here getting money.
Boy.
All right. Okay. And I don't know anything about Assassin's Creed Odyssey, so I couldn't tell you. And I don't think that Red Dead 2 deserves this.
I do know that it's only playable on the Switch in Japan.
What?
Odyssey, Assassin's Creed.
Red Dead 2. I was like, what?
Over the Japan has a lot of games that are just available like over the cloud because they got a PSO2, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and Resident Evil 7.
I have heard.
Yeah. But
Now,
I don't advise doing anything like streaming any game over the cloud. That's kind of wolf.
Now, best audio design. Now we've got.
Wouldn't be able to say it.
We have Call of Duty, Black Ops 4, Forza Horizon 4, God of War, Marvel Spider-Man, and Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, to keep in mind with this category, it is all sound design, and it's down to miscellaneous sound effects like rustling in the grass to like clinking of belts and whatnot.
If you can hear it through your Turtle Beach headphones that you forced somebody to get you for Christmas, then yeah.
But
the way that people talk about the level of detail in Red Dead 2 is probably Red Dead.
I'm going to say God of War because it's a lot harder to make a fantasy sound design than it is for realistic sound design. And I think they did a great job.
Put me down for Call of Duty because they make the thing go skrrt. I like the tweet where it's like,
shut up.
Guns in Jamaica, how they sound.
Were you being Caesar Clown?
With that laugh? No, I was doing the Kakyoin. I can't say it fast.
Are you doing?
No, not
here we go.
Best RPG. This reminds me of that guy you showed me who's just reading off the script for the Phantom Pain trailer.
Oh, man. Big man Tyrone.
Yeah.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer.
I can feel it in my arm and into my leg.
You feel it too, don't you?
Jesus. Best RPG. Dragon Quest XI, Echoes of an Elusive Age, Monster Hunter World, Ni no Kuni 2, Revenant Kingdom, Octopath Traveler, Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire.
I know who I'm picking.
I hear a lot of good about Pillars, not gonna lie.
I've heard a lot of good stuff about Dragon Quest XI.
Just because
same.
I know we'll never get another chapter of Hunter x Hunter, I'm picking Dragon Quest.
Shelly, we're getting another chapter this week.
After that, though?
Yes.
Who knows?
No, with the... Yeah, Shelly, you're stupid. Shut up. I'll put your vote down, but you're stupid. I just want you to know that.
He made those chapters years ago.
Right? No,
why putting them out now?
I thought he said Dragon Quest. Why are you putting him down for Monster Hunter?
Oh, I thought I screwed up that up in my head.
Yikes. I thought you were voting for Monster Hunter. I was like, Brian, come on. Come on.
I was like, you already know I'm a stan.
You vote Octopath?
Yeah.
You poor child.
Just because I feel like that's...
You played that one.
Well, I mean, I watched Ryan play Monster Hunter World. I like it. I like the concept of Monster Hunter. I just don't like Monster Hunter as a franchise.
I don't think it's best RPG, best multiplayer. We'll get there one day.
Deserves it. Because I would honestly vote Dragon Quest if I didn't play Octopath.
Ni no Kuni's probably gonna get it.
I don't think it's gonna get it.
Dang.
I really think that it's gonna be Dragon Quest and Octopath as a toss-up.
You really think it's going to be the Square Enix game?
Yep.
What about Ni no Kuni 2?
I don't think it'll be Ni no Kuni 2.
Can't say Ni no Kuni without
Ni no Kuni got left
Um,
behind. No one talked about it.
I think it'd be between Octopath and Pillars. Or Ni no Kuni. The latter three. But if it had to come down to it, maybe like Octopath or Pillars. Because I say between Octopath and Pillars, put me for Ni no Kuni.
Alright.
That's not my pick. That's just my gamble.
Alright.
Because we've gotten some really awful results before.
We have. That was like, it could be anybody's game at this point. I
You
say
either pick the
Octopath
obvious
because
choice
I'm
or the
a
worst
slut for Square.
person. There you are.
Best art direction. We've got Assassin's Creed Odyssey, God of War, Octopath the Traveler, Red Dead Redemption 2, and Return of Obra Dinn.
Red Dead's winning that.
I say no. I say it's a. You know what? I'll go ahead and put Odyssey. I would put it up between Odyssey and God of War, but I think Odyssey kicks it because that game looks fucking good.
Nah, Red Dead's getting that. Brian, are you about to tell me those people that work those long 100-hour work weeks don't deserve it?
I'm saying that a realistic setting doesn't catch the imagination quite like fantasy settings.
What fantasy of Odyssey? They're in.
Because it's historical fiction.
So is Red Dead.
No, it's not. That really happened. You want to put Red Dead? Me, you down for Red Dead, Chili?
Huh? Yeah, put me down for Red Dead.
Okay. All right.
It's definitely historical. It's a prequel to the one before it.
I would want Octopath to do it, but that's just like sprite work, so I don't feel like that's worthy of best art when you've got like God of War or Assassin's Creed or Red Dead here. Best narrative. We've got. Oh, this is a doozy.
Wait, I think it was just Life is Strange 2, episode 1.
Because
Just the first episode.
Huh?
That's all that's
Just
been
the
released.
first episode.
Well, then why is it here?
That's the same question I asked.
It can't be that good.
It's not. No one's talking about it. We've got Detroit Become Human, God of War, Life is Strange 2, Episode 1, Marvel's Spider-Man, and Red Dead Redemption 2. So, my personal pick is going to be God of War here. I like Detroit Become Human, but I don't like Nick Cage and his heavy-handedness. I think that hurts it. I don't think that Marvel's Spider-Man's trying to tell a groundbreaking story. Life is Strange is only in its first episode. It has time to screw it up. And I think that Red Dead 2 would be my second pick.
Did he say Nick Cage?
He did say Nick Cage.
What's
you said
his name?
Nick Cage.
Is it Luke Cage?
No, it's David Cage.
David Cage?
David Cage. Oh my god.
I went through the cages. There's like four of them.
You forgot Johnny Cage.
And Cassie Cage.
Oh, yeah.
And I guess since Sonya Blade is married, now Sonya Cage?
Blade Cage?
Yeah, Sonya Blade Cage.
I also forgot Hell in a Cell.
Don't you mean Steel Cage match?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Dude, Brian. On Saturday, you should watch NXT TakeOver War Games.
We have I still have your account on the PlayStation.
Dude,
we can watch that together.
This is what a War Games match is. There's 2 rings and a giant cage surrounding both the rings.
Like a circus ring?
No, like 2 like wrestling rings.
Oh.
Side by side. They're like right next to each other. And then there's a giant cage literally over both. And then it's two teams of 4 up against each other.
Oh god.
Like it's so chaotic, but amazing.
That sounds fun. What is your pick, George?
People are going to be stupid and vote for Detroit, but I vote God of War.
All right.
I am also going with God of War.
All right. I'm glad we're all in agreement.
It made me care for the boy.
It really did. I thought it was touching.
Boy.
And nobody plays Red Dead for story. Best game direction. We've got A Way Out. You've got Detroit Become Human. Detroit. God of War. Marvel Spider-Man. And Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, the obvious choice here would be Red Dead Redemption 2. But because of the recently discovered 100+ at work hours for a week, I'm going to go with no. So,
nah, man, best game direction.
so I'm going to go
They did
with
such a good job.
Probably God of War or Spider-Man. But I'm going to pick God of War. Because I feel like they kept it grounded and also delivered on something cool. And I like the fact that the camera never cuts.
Yeah, I like that too.
You want me to put you down for that?
Yeah.
Okay. What about you, George?
We're looking at best game direction.
Yeah.
Marvel Spider-Man.
All right. Good choice. Good choice.
Best
Combo Fiend left Capcom and went to Marvel Games, so mistakes could never happen again.
I honestly would want A Way Out to win, but it's not that good. It's good, but it's not superb. Also waiting for it to go on sale so me and Shelly can play. Best ongoing game. Shelly, do you want to read this out?
Destiny 2 Forsaken. Fortnite. No Man's Sky. Overwatch. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege.
Why are you fucking talking like that thing from Skyward Sword?
I'm talking
Nah,
like...
man, that's
Tell
how
me.
I was going to read at the award show.
That's exactly how I was going to read the award show.
What's her name? Fee?
I don't know.
Yeah, but Fee don't sound like that, man. Fee got auto-tune.
Yeah, like that.
Bro, you talking about Fee?
I sound like what's his face from South Park.
Talking about Fee Pain, dog.
Wait, what? Guy with diabetes?
No, the
or the other one?
Kid with crutches. I can't remember his name.
Yeah. Shit. Jimmy?
Yeah, that's it.
My name's Cal back. I had diabetes.
God, these voices sound extremely offensive when they come out of our mouths. Best ongoing game.
Name 6 ongoing games right now.
Do you want me to be honest?
Yeah.
Fighting games count.
Fortnite. No, I wasn't even finna name fighting games.
Fighting games don't really count.
No, I wasn't gonna name them. I got you. Fortnite. Destiny 2. No Man's Sky. Overwatch. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege. And Final Fantasy 14 A Realm Reborn.
I would have taken Final Fantasy 14 A Realm Reborn.
I would have laughed as you were about to say Final Fantasy 15, then gone,
no, that's not being ongoing. It's
definitely not ongoing.
Yeah.
That would have killed me if you did that.
Nah. But yeah, that list of games, FF14, World of
Why did
Warcraft,
they could have put Warframe in here over No Man's Sky.
they would have, yeah. If
I
they
honestly don't
put,
know why
They just
Rainbow
did it
Six
because
Siege
No
is here.
Man's Sky was popular.
people are still playing Siege. Like,
Yeah,
it's mostly
People are still playing Siege.
yeah, it's mostly PC people, of course, but people are still playing Siege. Hell, people are still playing For Honor.
You guys remember when you
Honor
made
looked
that
cool as
Overwatch?
shit. If they just like fixed the balancing issues with it, it would have been cool.
They did. It was just too little, too late by the time they did.
I've seen. I didn't even know. So yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
What do you want to put down?
Warframe Fortuna expansion. You know,
You can put me down for Overwatch.
All right. I think it's dying, but all right.
Oh, it's definitely dying.
oh nah, bro, we got Ash now. It's about to pick back up.
Oh yeah, you're right. We got a hot white girl again. I'm saying that sarcastically.
I was gonna say, yeah.
Get your snow
I
bunny.
was like, I'm not actually being serious about that. Like, I just whatever.
George got his snow bunny.
What'd you say?
Hey, that's racist. Stop that.
What'd you say? Oh,
You
oh,
stop
oh!
that.
God, Shelly, don't do that.
Leave her out of this.
Um,
It's a toss up between Overwatch and Fortnite, but I give it to Fortnite.
Alright.
Overwatch still has momentum, but they have to give us new characters in order to generate that. Meanwhile, Fortnite just like, hey, we got NFL jerseys.
Local co-op for Overwatch, please.
Overwatch for Switch, please.
Let's see. Oops. All right. I think Fortnite will probably get it, but I mean, I would love to say that Overwatch still has its stopping power. And for the last category, we're here. We made it. Woo! Game of the year. That's probably how they'll say it too. We've got Assassin's Creed Odyssey, Celeste, and a surprise twist. Red Dead Redemption 2, God of War, and Spider-Man, and Monster Hunter World. Good job, Monster Hunter. So, let me just real quick. God damn it. And a little bit more. Almost there. And perfect. Explain to them what I've done.
And nobody asked you to speak for me.
Come on, George.
I mean, I'm still voting for God of War.
Quit cloud chasing. He put all of our names down for RDR2. Sorry. Red Dead Redemption 2. I have to specify Redemption because RDR could also mean Red Dead Revolver, which Redemption 2 being called Redemption 2 is probably the wackest thing. Should have been like.
You guys ever notice whenever Sony has a game that would most definitely win Game of the Year, and then Rockstar comes out of the woodwork that year and just goes, nah, fam.
Well, what won Game of the Year last year? I forgot.
I don't know. What did
Was it? No. Because last year's what?
It was Breath of the Wild.
Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild won it last year, and then I think Overwatch the year before.
Yeah.
So what's your pick, George? Because I pick Red Dead 2, just because it would be astounding if it did not win this.
Put me down for Spider-Man.
All right. Honestly, I would toss up God of War and Red Dead 2. I think that God of War has a good shot, but I think that Red Dead just has it.
Yeah, God of War has a really good shot.
Spider-Man less of a shot, but still a good chance. And Monster Hunter
Rockstar thing, name value, and then it's recent.
Mm-hmm. It is fresh on the mind. And I think that it's cool that Celeste is here. I don't know why in the world it is, but it is. And Monster Hunter, good on you, Capcom. Like you doing it. You're living the dream. And Assassin's Creed Odyssey is kind of there for a placeholder.
I'm tripping hard that
What?
I'm tripping hard that Monster Hunter World got up there. My bad. I had to pause because like I was about to say it, and then I got some Twitter activity at the same time, so I stopped to read.
So while you're thinking about what you want to say, what?
I just said what I was trying to say.
Oh, I thought you were trying to look at Twitter first.
Ah.
So what I'm probably going to do as far as these predictions go, we're going to keep this doc open, or not open, but you know what I mean. And when it comes time for the award ceremony and we're doing our live reaction and whatever, I will just tally up a point for each of us for every right prediction that we get. And we'll go from there.
Are we gonna have a bet for this?
Oh, no, it's not a bet. It's just to see who got the most predictions.
Yeah, do we have a thing for who wins?
No. I mean, unless you want to like do an incentive for like on stream, like something embarrassing or funny that we can do. But I'll leave that up to you and George because I can't think of that. I'm too mean with stuff like that.
Like whoever wins, the other two guys gotta get them like that a $10 card or something. I don't know.
Shelly, quit trying to get money out of this.
Hey!
I could use some.
First of all, everybody's trying to get money out of this. It's just $10, and it's close to Christmas anyway, and it's somebody's birthday in like 2 weeks.
2 people's birthday in 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Fuck it. That's fair. All right. So whoever gets the most points gets a $10 gift card from the other person.
The other 2 people. There's 3 of us, Brian.
Persons.
We're people too.
So did you know the physical copy of Fallout 76 PC just gives you a cardboard disc?
Yeah, I actually did hear that. That they didn't bother to put anything else in it.
Yep, it's a cardboard disc, and on the disc printed is instructions on how to use your game code.
I mean,
which is in the instruction booklet slot.
Honestly, I don't know why people are upset about that. That's basically what money is. That is what paper currency is. It is assigning a value to a piece of paper.
I mean, it's almost a waste of money to even release a physical version like that, though, don't you think?
Yeah, that's a little bit ridiculous for like resources from the company wise, but I mean, sometimes you just need to hold a box.
Yeah, that's why you're buying Kingdom Hearts 3 twice, right?
Yep. You know me so well. We're actually figured out just before the stream. We're gonna get another trailer for Kingdom Hearts 3 on the 29th.
Okay.
29th.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It'll be 2 months away from the release. And we'll probably get one more trailer December, and then a launch trailer in January. Is my anticipation. Unless they just do a world by world like mini trailer like they did for Tangled.
George, how long have I been 4 days older than you?
I don't know. All your life?
Yeah. I mean, you turned 25 before me, so 24 years.
Oh boy,
that shit's locked in place, dude.
It does feel that way though, doesn't it? Huh? Good old math.
You know, I always thought you were younger.
I kind of thought it too.
Yeah. Mostly because you hang. I mean, you hang with Brian, and I mean, Brian's younger than me. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you're like a.
He's a few months younger.
Yeah. I'm
Okay,
June.
only a few months.
Yeah,
I was born in June on the 24th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so 6 months younger.
Oh, look at that.
only half a year.
Well, only half a year. It's crazy.
I'm always the youngest wherever I am.
Yeah.
It ain't no thing though.
Ain't no thing but a chicken wing.
Ugh. But oh god, I just saw something on Twitter for Mario Kart DS. That rocked my world for a second.
That game was at Evo one year.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Oh no. Oh hey, Dr. Stone got an anime announcement.
Waka Flocka ready to retire from rap, saying, "I did what I came to do."
The Rock's producing this WWE movie.
Yikes!
About this wrestling family, and I wasn't gonna watch it,
But
Vince Vaughn is in it. I was like,
oh
God.
snap!
damn it! I was like, you had me at Vince Vaughn, I guess.
Here y'all go.
What are you giving me? I don't know if I want it.
What was that?
Well, I just tagged you in.
Tag me in what? What? I've been seeing that. I just haven't clicked on it.
I just wanted to show you and look at John Cena and the He-Man cut.
I don't see anybody there, Brian.
He's that gorgeous face, proud and strong out of the red, white, and blue. All we see.
What's that sound?
Beautiful.
Go to Twitter.
And if there's one thing,
I went to Twitter.
John Cena,
All I saw was a background.
American.
It's nice to know that John Cena's been using his downtime lately to make.
He has hair now.
Yeah, it's real creepy.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Yeah, that last pay-per-view he was at, he was a lot smaller and he had hair. I'm like, what the fuck have y'all done to John Cena?
Markman said, even though it wasn't nominated, I like to note that Tekken 7 is one of the few fighting games that saw a consistent increase in entrance and viewership year over year. Yeah, that's best ongoing game right there. Tekken 7. They're getting Negan.
Best ongoing games, Rocket League.
Best ongoing games, Final Fantasy 15.
See, you already joked about it, so I'm trying to do it.
I never cared that it was ending. I never cared that they were pulling the plug. I was upset because we weren't getting character development for Luna. I was upset that you couldn't get your fanfic.
It shouldn't have been a fanfic to begin with.
Yeah.
Some actual exposition on the relationship would have been, nice.
So, the Gamers Joint on Twitter and YouTube is predicting that there will be a Kingdom Hearts 3 trailer at the Video Game Awards.
Another one?
They're predicting that they will. That's not confirmed.
I mean, they revealed Soul Calibur 6.
I don't think there will be a trailer there. That's like 7 days. Well, not 7 days quite, but that's like right after the next one. And I don't know what would they show, unless they're doing like some bullshit where it's like a world tour trailer.
The Detective Pikachu movie Twitter is only following 8 people.
We forgot about the Detective Pikachu.
They are
How was that?
Ryan Reynolds.
Because I looked at the trailer, but I had no sound on.
Hold on. The Twitter is following 8 people. The official TPCI Twitter, Warner Brothers, Legendary, Talent House, Catherine Newton, Justice Smith, Ryan Reynolds, and Danny DeVito.
Yep.
Is Danny DeVito Pikachu?
No,
No.
Ryan Reynolds is Pikachu.
But that was the ongoing meme.
Or does it talk?
Huh?
Does Pikachu make Pikachu noises, or does it actually talk?
It talks.
Both.
Okay.
Both. It talks to the main character, but to everyone else, they just hear Ikue Otani.
Nope.
They just hear the normal Pikachu cry.
Yes,
Like
she
Taylor?
is. At least I'm pretty sure it's her throughout all languages.
I think so.
I saw some video on it, and it was like, "Is it her?" Da 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 da. And I'm like, I would hope you didn't waste the money to get more people.
Rhyme City. A celebration of the harmony between humans.
Are you watching this trailer for the first time?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Hang on.
Better than me. I haven't seen the trailer yet.
It's so fucking funny.
You know, all I'm thinking is, what possessed Warner Brothers to go, hey, we're gonna make a Pokemon movie, but it needs to be detective based.
Well, I mean,
pause it so I can watch with you, and tell me what your timestamp is.
I'm at 34 seconds.
Hold on.
well, I mean, this isn't a fresh idea. You remember there was the game,
Go.
and then the movie that debuted in Japan. This is just a live action of that.
But still, I'm just saying.
How to use this?
Jeez, here we go. I know.
Oh, Ryan Reynolds is Pikachu.
I said that.
Or I will electrocute you.
I give up on talking.
Did you just talk?
Just for now.
Did you just understand me?
Oh my God!
No, in general.
Understand me. I've been so.
Why?
I'm sorry, I don't think I can do Deadpool being Pikachu.
Yeah, Pika Pika Pika, he's adorable.
You're adorable. They can't understand me, kid.
Can no one else hear him?
Is Pikachu the only Pokemon?
Period.
No. Oh
they're
no,
more.
you'll see in a second.
If you want to find your pops, I'm your best bet.
We're gonna do this. You and me.
Yeah, this looks.
There's magic that brought us together, and that magic is called hope.
Scary as hell.
Listen up. We got ways to make you talk.
Mr.
Or mine.
Mime.
So tell us what we want to know.
Yeah.
Pipe. Yes. Okay. I can. Shoving. Pushing. My problem is that I push people away and then hate them for leaving.
He's saying you can shove it.
What? I can shove it? Okay, that's it. No, we're switching roles. I'm bad cop. You're good cop.
No, we're not cops.
In my head, I saw that differently.
Okay, so I thought with the Mr. Mime thing, they were gonna go a darker route and just have him like torture him with electricity. I thought that's where they were going with it.
Ooh boy, that was a holy shit! That has 30 million views.
Yep. It overshadowed the trailer for Toy Story 4.
Because no one wants Toy Story 4.
I mean, I bet it did. Pokemon's a bigger name than Toy Story.
Also, this is the first time we've got a hyper-realistic Pokemon.
Also, that trailer for Toy Story was shit.
I'm trying to think. Did they use the same song?
All you had to do was just do an animated Pokemon movie.
Yeah, because there aren't like 22 of those out already.
Yeah, but like with actual budget.
So I really need to watch this
Warner Brothers ain't gonna think about that.
Bunny Girl anime.
Well, then. Boom, boom,
High School DxD.
What'd you say?
I need to watch High School DxD.
I wish I was still watching that.
I'm trying to wait for the English version.
I am too. I haven't even bothered with the dub yet.
I didn't know I,
the
was.
sub.
I didn't know I was amongst sinners.
Always.
You should have done now.
I guess I just blocked that out of my mind.
We're all the same, dude.
I take offense to that.
I mean, we kind of are.
Nah.
All right. Well, I think that we are good to go. The Yu Hakusho's out.
The OVA. Yep.
Yeah, it's English subbed on YouTube if you want to find it.
I'm waiting for the English dub.
Yeah, it's
You
not
waiting
going to
for-
get an English dub, dude. You're waiting on a prayer and a hope.
English dub.
I don't know, man. They don't try
It is
against
not
a better
going to.
judgment.
Dude, Justin Cook's a producer at Funimation. He'll say, "Hey, I need this."
They're not doing it. They would have announced already.
Okay, but what if you have to give them if they do?
The satisfaction that he was right.
Nah, fam.
Not good enough.
George, you son of a bitch.
Wait, when we watching Titans?
I think we should watch that after Thanksgiving.
Did y'all not watch it yesterday?
No, told you I was cooking and doing shit.
He's cooking.
What? No, we
Cooking
postponed yesterday. We postponed yesterday to today, so y'all can watch Titans.
Yeah, and I don't
Cooking
ever
and
say,
doing stuff didn't even
I
have
never
anything.
agreed to watching Titans.
Cooking and doing stuff didn't.
Jordan, the sad thing is that he's the one who asked me to watch Titans.
Yeah, you were like, y'all were talking about watching Titans, and then you talked about casting yesterday, and you said, I'm going to cook and do other stuff, but I definitely won't have any time with the cast. And I said, we can cast tomorrow so y'all can have time to watch Titans, and we can talk about everything.
These episodes are an hour long, and I know for a
Really,
fact that that is a
minutes.
waste of time to try and wait
Wow.
hours worth of stuff. When I know that we could just do a
But we were
cast,
just going to
hour
do
and
one
a half.
episode.
It's been more than an hour and a half. We're going on. Hold on.
Yeah, we started at 9.
Yeah.
So it's going for 2 hours.
Also, shouts to the one viewer.
At least one person loves me.
Oh, never mind. It's a troll.
Was it really?
Yep.
Oh, nice. But, oh well.
Mm.
Well,
They even gave us one dislike.
I think
Oh, nice.
that we can hop off for now.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining. I hope that you had a nice time.
That troll came in, must have been all the way at the end, because that was the only time we talked about anime. Other than
That's true.
Pokemon, I guess.
Yeah.
We'll make it.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Yeah. But
Oh, there's 2 watching now.
Oh, no, that's me, I guess.
Oh. Lit.
This one.
all right, good night everybody.
Why don't I even bother?
Play
It's
Skullgirls.
always one of us. Play Skullgirls. Play Eunice. Play Melty.